Hello everybody. So this is a video tutorial on how to play Stand By Me, and it's using the 4 basic chords that if you know these 4 basic chords you can play 50% of all songs ever written. So it's a great sequence of chords to know, and we've been working on our C chord, which is a single finger 3rd fret down, so 1, 2, 3 on string 1, and we're counting from the floor. So our C chord is 3rd fret, 1st string, your ring finger, and that's the only string we need to hold down. Again, when we're playing, we want to make sure we curve our fingers as much as we can here. So we don't want flat fingers or we end up muting some of the strings, so we won't get the sound that we want. So we want to move on up and gently give a good enough pressure, but don't hurt your fingers too much there. So 3rd fret, 1st string, give it a strum. So that is the C chord, and we're not going to work on strumming in this video tutorial. What I want you to do is just get used to knowing what your chords are first. So step 1, learn the 4 chords, get used to the transitions up there, and we're just going to simply use our thumb and pull down on our strings. Notice too, I'm also pulling down where the neck meets the body of the ukulele, so that means that's where we're going to get the best sound. So if I play up here, it's a bit muted. If I play down here, same thing. Totally increases the amount of sound that you can get when you play right in the middle here. So we have our C chord, 3rd fret, 1st string. Our 2nd chord is the A minor chord, so that's our 2nd finger, and it is the top string, so string 4. Remember, we count from the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that'll be the string at the top, and we're on the 2nd fret, so 1, 2. So middle finger, because we're lining up our fingers with our frets like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we have single note chords where we only have to hold down 1 string, then we tend to line up our fingers with the fret. So we want 2nd fret, so 2nd finger, which, by the way, we don't count our thumb. Our thumb isn't included in our finger count. Our finger count is index finger, 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretend you have no thumb because it's cradling your ukulele up here. So we don't involve the thumb in pressing down on any of our strings. So finger 1, and actually when you say, hey, that's 1, we actually do use our index finger to count 1. So think of it as counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need our 2nd finger, top string, which is our 4th string, 2nd fret. That is our A minor. So we have our C, 3rd fret, 1st string. We have our A minor, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, top string, which is our 4th string. Again, see how my fingers are curved here? Can you see? However way I hold them, you can see that they're curved. So we want this C structure with our hand there. And we're going to play the A minor chord. Now, the F chord that we play next includes this A minor note. So we're going to keep our finger there and just simply add our 1st finger to the 1st fret to the 2nd string. Can you see that there? There we go. So that's the top string, 2nd fret, A minor, add your 1st finger to the 1st fret, 2nd string. So now we have 3 chords already. So we have our C major, 3rd fret, 1st string, A minor, top string, 4th string, 2nd fret, add your index finger to the 1st fret on the 2nd string, and you now already have 3 chords, which is fantastic. So now the next chord is the one that many struggle with when we're just starting out, and that is the G chord. So the G chord requires us to take this F, lift our fingers up and twist. And we need to be on the 2nd fret. Both fingers are now on the 2nd fret, and we need our middle finger, finger 2, on string 1, and our first finger on string 3. So you can see there's a gap in between. We're on string 1, string 3 on the 2nd fret. So what I want you to practice to get the G chord is to go from F, jump up and switch to just the 2 notes out of that G chord. So notice how my arm is also being positioned. So my elbow is tucked in for the F, and basically I'm twisting my whole arm over. My elbow goes up so I can reach the G, top 2 notes of the G chord, which is string 1, string 3 on the 2nd fret. And then to get that G, I take my 3rd finger, my ring finger, and I gently tuck it in between, below on the 3rd fret, between the other 2 strings. And that is my G chord. So we have C, A minor, add 1 finger for your F chord, and your G. So elbow out, give her a twist, string 1, string 3 on the 2nd fret, and your ring finger in between the 2 on string 2 on the 3rd fret. And those are our chords: C, A minor, F, and G. And those are the 4 chords. So practice those, again practicing from your F, 2 notes, lift and twist. So give that a go first. Once you're comfortable going back and forth at a half decent speed, like so, then the trick is, and it's not even that tricky, is to add your 3rd finger in between. So the difference is adding the G note to that G chord. So that's it for the C, A minor, F, and G chords. And next we'll move on to playing single chord strums for the song.